Hello everyone! My name is Amy Petrowski and I will be walking you through the specifics of creating an interactive unit study. If you've been in education long enough, you'll remember the beauty of HyperStudio in the late 90s. Now, with slides, you can create a similar experience for your students or with your students. In this example, the teacher will create the template for a novel study on which the students will link their work. Before beginning a project like this, I like to gather my thoughts. Using Google Keep allows me to create checkboxes of things that I need to do, and also gives me a spot where I can put my standards so that I can reference them while I'm working. Next up, create your slide deck. In Google Drive, go to New and Google Slides. Once you're in Google Slides, choose a theme that works for the unit that your students will learn about. You can always change this later. Once you have your slide theme chosen, you'll want to go ahead and build out your different slides. You can always choose different templates, but make sure that you have one slide for each task that you want your students to accomplish. I'm going to close my themes for right now, and I'm going to go back to Tools and open up my Keep Notepad so I can refer back to my different items. But I want to just concentrate on the ones from my novel study unit, and there are all of the notes that I have tagged with novel study. In my example, you'll notice that I have created a shape with words for each of the pages that I want my students to go to. Our goal for the slide deck is for it to be non-linear. In order to do this, we need to create links to the other slides. I recommend using an image or filled shape for your links. Text boxes are transparent, and folks don't always click in the correct spot. To get a shape, you can come here to the toolbar or to Insert and select the shape you like. I create one and then copy it numerous times so that I have shapes that are all the same size. Now that you have your buttons all ready, you can start to link them to the different slides. This one says Directions, and so I want to link it to slide 2, Directions. I need to start by selecting the button or shape, and then going to Insert and down to Link. The alternative for this is that you can use Command K or Control K. Once it says link, I could link it to any place on the internet, but I just want to stay inside my slideshow, so I'm going to click on this small caret, and it will show me all of the slides in my slideshow. I want to make sure to choose the exact slide that I want this to go to, not necessarily the next slide. I want to do this because if I add more slides, I want this link to always go to Directions. I'll click Apply. Now you can see that when I click this, it will go to Directions. But that's the next slide, so that might seem pretty easy. So we'll do it with Task 1. Again, you can go to Insert and Control K or Command K. Slide down, and I want this to go to Task 1, which is slide 3. Hit Apply. If you want to see it work, go ahead and click on Present, and then click on Task 1, and it takes us to the slide that says Task 1. Once you have all of your links created, you can start adding your content. Let's hop over to my slide deck about The Willoughbys, a novel study. Here you can see that I have buttons on my landing page that link to the different tasks I want my students to complete. This one goes to slide 4, character study. That one goes to slide 5, plot. I also have included navigation on the individual slides. Back to go to the previous slide, home to go to the slide with all of the tasks, and next to move on to the next slide. The last thing I have provided is a link shape to their external work if they have been asked to do something outside of the slide deck. Now for the delivery. I want each of my students to get a copy, their own copy of this slide deck so that they can modify it for their needs. I'm going to go to Google Classroom, click on the plus, and create an assignment for them. Obviously, I will include some instructions, but the most important thing here is to select this slide deck and make sure that every student gets his or her own copy. After I click Assign, they'll each get their own copy so that they can complete the assignments. I hope you have enjoyed watching this tutorial on how to create your own interactive unit study. You can scan this QR code to get your own copy of the novel study to edit as you would like to.